account too. Jumping in to game one that might be useless according to Take. I don't even know, man. Who knows? Petraeus versus INnoVation. Bam. Spawning into the bottom right. Currently a tied series at 0-0 because we've just begun. We have the yellow Zerg, Petraeus, who should be blue, goddammit. And in the top left, the red Terran, the warrior, the fighter, INnoVation. Do you think we'll see another T-Rex on this map?
I mean, I want to say no, because
That would be
Petraeus
crazy, right?
absolutely should have watched the previous match. The thing about T-Rex, though, that's pretty rough is like, I mean, what are you going to do? Do you open up pool first? Well, shit, that's kind of shooting yourself in the foot statistically anyways. Like, you either get 2-raxed, in which case, you know, you either come out like equal or maybe win, or you face every other build where you're just behind. So, I don't know. It doesn't look like we are getting a 2-rax. It's going to be, this looks like either, you know, just normal build or even CC first. Nah, it's going to be a barracks here. Nailed it.
Nailed it. Really, I'm just cheering for Petraeus right now so hard.
Everyone is.
Or no, I mean INnoVation, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Because
you
if
just want
Petraeus
this...
wins, then this is going to get really complicated.
Why did you go with this complicated format?
So the rationale for the format, there's two reasons. One main reason. The big reason, I don't like the conventional group play because if you run up against one person you can't beat, that one person can kick you out of the group. For instance, if you have A, B, C, D, right? Let's say that you are player B and you have to play player A and you can never beat him, but you can beat the other two guys. So you lose to A and then he goes on to the quote-unquote winners match of the group and then he loses there. Even if you win your losers match, you have to come up and play him again. And then he just knocks you out again. So if you get like a bad draw in the group stage, one bad player, if you have to play him twice, you'll never make it out, you know? So I was trying to avoid that happening with like the round robin.
You tried to MLG this stuff. You tried to do extended series without extended series.
No, we didn't get that deep. We didn't go extended series.
You didn't do a dream within a dream.
The dream within a dream. I should have did extended series with this format, so that if we had to play the tiebreakers games will actually be, we'll just go back and do extended series on the previous sets to get a better map score.
Just make it so confusing that nobody understands what's happening,
Yeah.
and then pull a rabbit out of your hat.
To be fair,
like, no, this is what's happening. I'm telling you.
Do you remember when the WCS stuff was first announced in those formats? All of the graphs and the charts.
Graphic was amazing.
And then somebody made like the simplified version, and it literally looked like a Calc 3 homework assignment with all the all of the things going everywhere. I had no idea. I thought we were doing like stoichiometry to figure out like the round of 120. Oh my god, that was a nightmare. But
they would use like string theory to kind of try to simplify it a little bit.
Petraeus.
That was so funny.
Petraeus did send a drone to scout the middle of the map. We didn't mention that, but he did do that. So obviously he was watching the last games, checking for that proxy. Couple wings coming out from Petraeus here. I don't know why these are running cross map. That should never happen because you get caught by the Reaper. If you get caught by the Reaper, you just
CC first, I guess.
Maybe. Sure.
And if they get past the Reapers, this is actually really annoying. They can kill the SCV and delay forever this expand.
And then the Reaper has to actually go home, which is, as you said,
which
super
it is
hard.
naturally, by the way. INnoVation's so smart. So sexy. This guy, by the way, was so funny in the Team Liquid thread. We were like, you know, INnoVation's not known for his like super amazing micro. And in this guy's
God, what posted like the one
signature says like #1 INnoVation fanboy. And the first thing he posts is like in control, underestimating his micro. It's like, all right, man, you're so Team Liquid. These things do nothing. They don't even get the SCV. INnoVation naturally comes back with the 1 Reaper, and it only takes 1 Reaper to shut this down. 4 kills. I mean, losing the Zerglings is not the biggest of deals, but it's nice. A good opening for INnoVation.
Not to mention, you kind of, sort of plan on losing those lings anyway while you're defending against the Reaper. If 2 Reapers show up in your base and your opponent's controlling well, you're probably going to lose the slow lings more often than not, because obviously they're there as a buffer so that the queens are getting focused down and whatnot. So,
love this Overlord. Snipes that CC with its big fat eyes, like.
That's a nice scout.
Yeah, big, thick, firm, tight, good scout. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I hope we get some updated pics on that Overlord Scout so we can check his progress later on in the game.
Oh, it's so creepy, my god.
Did I even,
I can't believe someone said that shit. I don't know why I'm getting the giggles from that so bad, but I am. I like that the I can't recover. Go.
A couple of Hellions and Reapers here, pretty standard harass. Petraeus making the mistake of just kind of A moving there. Probably should have been focus firing the Hellions instead of wasting damage on the Reaper there because the Hellions cannot regenerate.
That is true.
Did we ever get a lore statement from Blizzard as to why Medivacs can heal Hellbats?
I know. Then they turned bipedal, and all of a sudden Medivacs are like, "Aha! Your belly."
Yeah, that was something I was thinking. Maybe like the joints, you can like see like the kneecaps and the elbows when they bend, so you can like repair in there.
No, they just ignored that. There's no like. When I turn into a Hellbat, all of a sudden I'm biological. Like, you know. No. Anyways, very standard. Kind of Hellion Reaper harass. The nice thing about this map, though, is again that ramp means the queens know where to defend. They don't have to bounce.
Oh my god, that's actually a lot of Hellions. A few more than you'd expect to see. Maybe two to four.
A couple more though. It's like it was 8.
But I mean 8 versus 6 is like, if you see like why did they build the extra 2, it makes you think they want to do some more aggressive play, you know? And I mean we see that walking right onto the creep. Typically this is what you would see Terran shy away from Zerg queens, but INnoVation roasting 2 queens, maybe a third, actually goes right in for the drone line. The drones, assuming the line formation, getting roasted by these Hellions. Not as many drones, I guess, as could have died. 6 workers killed. Pretty good.
It's pretty bad, though.
But the 2 queens getting killed, too.
Or 3, I think. It might have been 3.
I think it was 2. Look, the third one got away with, like... Or did he actually kill it?
You got the game heart thing. Go ahead and yank it up.
Oh, yeah. No, it is 3. He did kill the weak queen. I'll look at it. But it is 3. You're right.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Third CC is going to land safely behind this. The Hellions return home. That's not the biggest of deals. Like they don't offer much in the mid-game composition, but Petraeus stumbles there. His 4th is delayed because of it. Lair about to finish. Lair timed up nicely with the upgrades on the Evo chambers, by the way. 1-1 there. And the creep spread, you know, that could have been a lot worse. Like another scan killing a couple of these active tumors, and all of a sudden Petraeus is just like
dead in the water.
Dead, almost, but he's I don't want to say okay because that was bad, but it just could have been worse. To your point, I think that's not bad.
We need what Petraeus needs to do is like there are certain maps I don't know how often he plays on this map, but there are certain maps where you lose on them enough times, you're like, okay, the priority is getting my creep to point X. Every fucking game I'm going to do that as soon as possible. And that needs to be happening, and it's not. Like, Petraeus needs to get creep outside of his 3rd. Because, again, we saw INnoVation abuse it against Snoot. I imagine every Terran would use that position to elevate her up and down. You live and die by your creep spread. It's really the absolute #1 priority in ZVT is getting your creep out there. It gives you a buffer. Terran can't push onto creep when you've got bailing speed. Even without bailing speed, it can be scary.
Ooh. I like that spore crawler, by the way. It's a single spore crawler.
Yeah, that's interesting to kind of distract the drops. Not distract.
Well, you're talking about the elevator stuff being so annoying. This is something that it doesn't like single-handedly shut it down, but it does a good job.
The spore needs to be backed up a little bit because the Marines can hit that from the low ground.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
That's a good point. Okay, Zerg is down 25 some odd supply. He did see this attack coming, I believe, by that Ling, and now the Overlord in the middle of the map. But seeing and then holding off this attack is going to be 2 different things. Bailing speed is a good 15-20 seconds out. And here we go. Here's that elevator tactic. And as you said, Steven, that needs further back.
Yeah.
And let the great elevator games begin!
Oh, boy. So, again, like I said in the last game, this is what has to happen. Petraeus has to make a decision. Fuck you, I'm a strong independent Kiwi, I don't need no Australia. He's got to go out there and just fight it. You can't play the back and forth, the patsy games.
Yeah. It's gonna be tough. The creep spread is not what Snoot had, and that was how Snoot like made it close for a while. There's no creep behind this 3rd.
The real question is
mining out the 4th, which is nice. He needs to control his meter count. Like if he can not take the mine blast that Snoot did and control this high ground, because you'll notice there's never like a ton of units up here. He can kite against these 6 Marines.
Kind of, yeah. It's a matter of, so this, I like to get the lair really fast and get a lot of gas, because if you have enough mutas, it's actually really easy to hold up, because then you just fly like 15 mutas and you just pick the Marines off one at a time, and then the medevacs anytime they try to drop in.
This is
oh my
nice.
god!
Good bailing connection there.
Oh shoot, I didn't even see it.
Petraeus is microing this really well, by the way. He just kind of, he's picking this apart.
The problem, look at that reinforcement. Oh my god, look at the supply. Oh, 160 to 108. When this 2nd army shows up, I think this is going to be lights out. That is so much.
Strong, it's long, this is going to be tough.
Like a cobra.
Like a cobra.
Like the dude's neck. Oh god, this Widow might hit. Ow. Oh, not that bad.
Oh, you know, those are bad.
Except for all the mutas being at 1 HP.
Those are bad. A lot of reinforcements coming in here. Widow Mine's getting some pretty devastating impacts. No creep spread here to speak of. Here comes the big wraparound, but no banelings to speak of.
All the mutas dying.
Petraeus dropped his first game pretty clearly.
You know what? I'm glad that I downloaded this map. I have no regrets. Fuck that. That holding that off is so brutal, man. Like,
I did not know that was the.
It's okay on like. It's okay on like Habitation Station because if it's happening to you, it's at least like your 4th, or it's your greedy gold 3rd that you try to take. So it's like, okay, I try to take the greedy gold 3rd. That's how you punish me, whatever. But like on this map, like that's usually just a pretty logical 3rd. And I mean, it's the first thing they're gonna hit. Like, man, it's brutal. It's so brutal trying to hold that off.
Yeah, it's tough. But you know, it's interesting seeing Petraeus' game plan. I feel like the Sport Crawler being a little bit further back, and then any kind of creep spread behind that 3rd. And he might have been in pretty good shape because the early game micro was really nice. He was picking off a lot of units. He was doing a great job with the mutas, but then his baneling count just kind of dried up, and he was fighting off creep constantly, so that eventually caught up with him as well. But it's cool because he's playing innovation, and he did not try to do something ultra cheesy. He did not play beneath himself. He just needed to make a couple of things a little bit better, and I think he would have been in pretty good shape.
For sure. Waiting for game 2 to start here.
The struggle is real.
The struggle is real.
I should check out, actually, yeah, once someone invites me, I'd love to. Okay, there we go. I'm excited to see if Take is still on the campaign for let's not finish the series.
We'll see what happens. Really quick shout-outs. Again, I want to thank the four groups that have got lined up sponsoring this. It helps me afford all the viewer bots so that I can make my tournament look really good.
Yeah.
We have the Watch People, Yard. I keep looking this up. I keep forgetting it's either Yord or Yard. I think it's Yode. I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Yode, actually. That's what it was. It was Yode. www.woodwatches.com. Check them out. They're sick. They come in awesome fucking cases. You've got like a little stand to put the watch in. It makes a loud noise when you close it. If you like go next to like, I got a 3-year-old, so when I sneak up behind him and I do this shit, it freaks him the fuck out. It's pretty funny. But anyway, we got the watch. The watch looks nice as fuck. It's made of wood.
You're gonna give your kid post-traumatic stress syndrome from a watch case.
Can we look at this watch? Look at how nice that is. Oh, where are we at? Going over.
Is it a wooden watch? Is it actually wood?
Yeah,
or is
it's
it just
actual wood. No, it's actual wood.
Interesting.
Yeah, they're really sick. They come with the clasp in the back. They're easy to put on.
Safe for airplanes too. You could wear that right through the metal detector, right?
If you're on TSA pre, which God, I hate airports. I made a bomb threat the last time I was in an airport. And a lot of people were tweeting at me that they were really worried that I was gonna get thrown out, but I didn't get thrown out. But I hate airports, man. Jesus, I'm never going to the Atlanta airport again. I'm gonna drive like an hour away. There's got to be another airport. Anyway, sorry, Breaking Out Invitational, Fear Dragon stuff, check him out. There's a Team Liquid thread. Video game voters, you should all be signing up for that mailing list. Get on that free PC. Get enrolled in a chance to win a Zeus Mini and the Let's Kung Fu guy who named his stuff after the Bruce Lee stuff. Mini version of Day 9. I've said that a million times. He's got player interviews, show matches, all sorts of stuff at his Facebook. Destiny, it's i.destiny.gg down at the sponsors section. Check that out. It's awesome stuff. All of those guys are you supporting esports? If you're not spending $200 on a wooden watch, you're probably not supporting esports. Don't be a shitter. Click the follow button.